All right, we got the Big Marine, Recruit, and Little Marines. How's everybody doing today? You know what I found out? I found out the hard way that I have been killing my own algorithm because I keep making videos that I like to make for my fans that don't do very well. They maybe get like, I don't know, a couple hundred views, sometimes 1,000. But then I'll do the live streams, and which respond very well. I keep thinking that one will trickle to the other, and I learned from YouTube that essentially, like, you need to lean into what's working, which is the live streams, and the stuff that isn't working that I enjoy doing confuses the algorithm. So I'll, if I do 3 or 4 live streams and say I get 24,000 views, 13, 10, and then I do a video, like a rant in my truck or whatever, turns around, then I get, it's basically killing my channel. So I found out the hard way that I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Because I had that one live stream that did 84,000 views. And then after that, I was getting consistently between 30 and 50,000. And then all of a sudden it dropped off. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me why. It was because I made my own video, which I wanted to do, was the content I wanted to talk about, but it didn't get that much traffic. And it killed the algorithm. So we got in the chat today. I think those guys messaged earlier.
Hey, Dad?
What's up, buddy?
Do you know where the... I think I might have accidentally set it on top of the Grey Knights. The instructions to build these guys.
Right here. That?
Yes, thank you.
I put the decals over here because I figured...
Oh, well, thank you.
If we use... What are you putting together?
Oh, Necrons.
So I'm going to continue painting my fire drakes.
Yeah, I'll probably, after I'm done building my
Anybody
Necrons...
in the stream today? And no communication so far.
Says there's only 3 people.
Oh, Jesus. That's
Oh, now we got 20.
This is a Imperial Commissar.
No, there's people talking.
No, those are old. That's from earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys can see these. These are my Salamander's fire drakes that I've been working on. You know what? Do we want to... Let's do this. Find me a big piece of cardboard or an empty box. And let's primer all the models that need to be primered.
Okay, because I was about to set up my workspace.
Let's do that first.
For Necrons? For my Necron army?
With everything that needs to be primered, let's set those aside. Got this.
Can
Far
can
side.
you also, no, that's all. Let me see here.
Any absent Jarl, what's up, my man?
This guy.
Oh, damn, that's cool. Did you kit bash him?
Yeah, from the Chaos Space Marine.
That's cool.
Said it's a Horus Heresy, and I'm trying
Anything else? Grab that guy right there.
Right here?
Yeah. What about that guy with the axe you stole from me? Does he need to be primered?
Yeah, and this guy too.
Right, so we need to... He doesn't need... Wow, he's actually got a pretty good paint job.
Well, thank you.
So I need to find like a box or a tray or something.
Is it okay if I just pop it?
No.
Okay, don't.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to set up a bigger workspace area.
Yeah, I cleared that whole area for you.
Yeah, but...
You can't see it on the camera.
Yeah, I really do.
Let's do this. Here, move.
Oh, hi, Annie. Hi, Annie. Anne. Yeah, Annie Albert. Hello.
Here you go.
Well, thank you.
You guys like see the arm? The surgery I got? Look at the difference. I can't even flex this yet. I'm not allowed to put any resistance on it. But you can see the surgery, how much the arm is atrophied. Like the difference. This will, there's the scars right there. I can finally take it out of the brace, but I'm not allowed to put any resistance on it yet.
Yeah.
All right, so I need like a tray or something.
A tray?
A box, a tray, something I can put them in so I can spray them.
I'll go scout out and see if there is one. I do see a bunch of cardboard boxes. I'll see if I can just break the pieces of it off.
Where?
Well, I got
Oh
one.
man. Dolphin stole my double-sided tape.
Anyway.
Hold on, you entertain them for a minute. Dolphin.
Anyways, if you guys want to know what we're going to be trying to do today, we're just throwing in random stuff. I'm going to start building Necrons. Let's see if you can see them right here. Basically skeleton robot beings that like put Egyptians and robot skeletons together, and that's what Necrons are. But yeah, and
I'm missing my tape.
if we do have time today,
No.
Okay. No, not today.
He wants to start building models, and we have to finish the ones we have.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish my Necrons.
Let me see here. This is white. There we go.
Guess today's a bad day.
Well, Della took my double-sided tape.
No, I meant for the chat. 8 people. 8 people.
No, we got let's see here. We got Tomo. What's up, Tomo?
Oh, hi, Tomo.
All right, let me think here.
We could glue them.
No, I could glue them to prime. Here.
Wait, something bad just happened.
All right. Normally I would stick these on double-sided tape, kind of like these guys right here. But my daughter likes to go into my drawer, steal my expensive $30 a roll double-sided tape, and use it to like. So now these we're gonna prime these two by hand because they got the clear plastic.
Yeah.
So we'll leave them out.
But for the rest, we can go ahead and do that.
Mm.
Well,
Can we see that in the
I'm a
camera?
father too. Keep it
Can you
up.
see that in the camera?
I think no, it's too low, but I'll see what. Be right back
Where you headed?
to get a sock on my foot.
Okay. For anybody wondering about ventilation, I have doors open and doors open on both sides. We have actually pretty good ventilation in here.
So black and white, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do what's called sepia tone. Alright, so first we get a nice black primer on them.
And then we wait for them to dry.
Give that about a minute or two.
And we are still doing the painting competition between me and my father. He's doing Farsight, I'm doing Shadow Sun. Anyone who doesn't know what those two are, I'll show you the models later.
We got here. Yeah, Markham says I'm a good dad. I'm a screw up, but I'm fun. Yeah, yeah. You know, this guy right here. We recently went to Games Workshop, which is what is it called?
War Room Games.
War Room Games, and he's playing against this other cat. And he has the audacity to tell me, I'll teach you how to play Warhammer. And I'm like, bro, I've been doing Warhammer since longer than you've been alive.
I meant 10th edition. They added a bunch of new rules, okay?
Yeah, I haven't done 10th edition yet.
That's what I meant. I know you play Warhammer. What? I forgot. What army did you play?
Oh, I think back in the day I was like Ultramarines and... The thing about priming is you don't have to be perfect. And then if people are like, are you worried about overspray? No. Like, there's people that set up paint booths and, you know, I'm like, I don't care. Just, half the time I don't even like, I spray over all my electronics. So give that a minute or two and then we'll hit it with white. Let's see here. We'll actually use Army Painter. This has been sitting a while. Let's give her a little, make sure it actually is coming out. That's how you get that kind of gray look.
My boy is now 21.
So what's cool about doing this type of priming is if you use like speed paints or washes.
Good job, Tomo.
The light actually helps with contrasting the shadows. It makes it stand out more. Oh man.
Fireman is actually really...
The fireman, nice. What do you all do with these toys? Just collect them? No, well, most of mine are in a display case, but
Warhammer 40k is a tabletop miniature game that mostly progresses on math. Or lays on math.
Think of it like,
Dungeons and Dragons, maybe?
Combined, mixed with chess.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons...
It's actually an intelligence test.
Well, I do it for fun.
It's an intelligence test to see how stupid you are with money.
So these characters are like... So these are like characters from a tabletop game? Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, in lore-wise, they're like a...
No, I only got 2 kids. Dell and Aiden.
They're like these,
Is this battery charging? Yeah, it is. Okay, finally. I was having problems with my laptop. It wasn't charging. 40k, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep, we got I know your. He says my dad is Jack. I'm actually withering away. I haven't worked out for real in over a month because I just had bicep surgery. I've been wearing a brace this whole time, but I'm finally able to take it off and move my arm.
Yes, I know my father's jacked.
Just stop talking over me,
I'm sorry. he just, son, your dad is jacked.
I can see him.
I did not know I had a strong dad.
Alright, so now we get all these guys facing in the same direction.
I don't know if he's facing the same.
Alright. Set him here. Uh-oh. Oh.
That isn't good.
Well, I have another can if this one's cached. Yeah, this one's cached. We got.
Yeah, those ones are pretty useful, actually.
That one's clear. I can't hear the.
Bruh.
You might want to back out a few.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly. World eaters.
All right. You have to.
No, I'm fine.
If you want to open the garage more, you
I'm
can.
joking. What's it? It's like. This kind of smells funkier.
All right.
Just gotta wait for them to.
And now, there we go.
Wah-ha-ha.
Let those dry for a minute.
Yeah.
And now we have primed. There you go. Ask your dad if I can borrow 20. Yeah, good luck with that.
Can I borrow 20?
Yeah.
No, actually, can I borrow 100?
You go on YouTube and ask people for money. All right.
Are these finished?
You're good enough to move.
Well, that's cool.
All right.
We're getting a lot of 30k models. Trying to finish Necrons.
All right.
Yo, Pops, let me hold 20. How the arm? Oh, he's asking how's your arm.
All right. So, if he asks me for $20 again, I'm just gonna put him on mute.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's only funny the first two
Kid,
times.
ask your dad for a dirt bike.
How do you know he doesn't have one? What don't you have?
What don't I have?
You got horses. You got chickens.
That is true.
You got a pretty badass mountain bike. You got skateboards, rollerblades. What else do you need? You got every gaming console.
All of your money. No,
Yeah, I think you're pretty good in the
I know.
having stuff spoiled department.
So is Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we have lots of chickens.
Oh Lord. And half of them are roosters.
I think I'm okay. I mean I like my kids. So what are you going to be working on today?
Building more Necrons, painting Necrons, or either do Shadow Sun. I don't know which one to do.
Which
one do you think I should do?
Because you're going to be picked up here in a little over an hour, I would say, why don't you build the rest of them?
Okay, sure.
That would make sense.
Yay.
So what do you need?
Just the constructions, glue, which this is glue.
And then what do you need, clippers?
Yeah, the glue.
Right here. I guess I'll work on my fire drakes.
Now, fire drakes are really cool. I always like the salamanders because of their flame and the color of green.
These.
I'll get one of these as well. Oh,
Damn, you filled the hell out of them.
oh yeah.
Well, if you're building them, do you need water?
I just need some room. That's pretty much it.
You have plenty of them.
Ding, 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 ding.
What am I stuck on here?
That.
Alright. Plate mail. I need Grey Knights, Rune Fang, Lead Belcher.
Okay. And what I need is clippers, 1, 2, 3.
And you don't need this.
Constructions, 1, 2, 3. Yay. I love building models.
Come here, son.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Huh. Where's the...
Even though you don't close my paints all the way and they dry out. What's up, the body beatdown? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I got my arm out of the sling today. I'm allowed to stretch it out, but I still can't do any resistance training. So I look like a fiddler crab. I got one tiny arm and one big one.
I'll probably build 4B, 8, 6B.
I've been training off camera the last few days. Not recording them. And I feel like all I'm doing is hurting myself more. So I decided, you know what? I need to take a break.
What is it? 4B?
And I gotta catch up on all this stuff anyways. Plus, I've been telling Aiden that we were gonna paint. And something always comes up. So I told him this time we'll live stream it. Yeah. You're wondering where I was. Oh, Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in a while. I'll get on later today and I'll check it out. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've been kind of hiding the last few days. I found out from YouTube that when I do live streams, I do really well. I was getting anywhere between 10,000 and at the top, my peak one was 80,000 views a live stream. But then I would take this massive dip, this hit in traffic, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. So basically what I was doing was I would make every once a week or so, I'd make a video like my little truck rants or, you know, the videos I like to do for fun. But because those don't do that well, you know, just my subscribers watch them. They don't get pushed out to the algorithm. It's basically killing my channel. So it's confusing the YouTube algorithm. So what YouTube is saying is, if you've got something that's doing well, stick to that. And if you have something that's not doing well, it's like throwing money away. So then I'm thinking, well, the only thing that's really doing well are the live streams, and the shorts are doing okay. So I'm like, well, does that mean I can't do the things I like, the videos I like to do? So I'm thinking about maybe making a second channel for all of my other stuff, the rants and everything. Or you know, something like that. They're basically saying that if you want to do other stuff, you should split it up. You shouldn't have everything all on the same channel because it confuses the algorithm. Because I was killing it there for a minute. I had one month where I had 400,000 views, which for a fitness channel is like incredible. But then, to top that off, I'm a 50-year-old dude that works full-time construction, and I got the kids, and we do Muay Thai training, and they got, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, just chess club, all the extracurricular stuff that we do. So it's like, can I realistically do all this shit on my own without any help? And I'm almost at 8,000 subscribers, which is, for a 50-year-old meathead's not bad. So the cool thing about it though is it doesn't seem to matter what I do my live streams about. It's people like, for some reason they like to. Well, I got two different crowds. One crowd just likes to come on and try to talk shit, and the other crowd is actually interested in conversation, and I get a little bit of both. And I try to talk to everybody in the chat. Usually I say their names. I know your. We got Maggie Rose. What's up, Maggie? The Body Beatdown. Tomo. Tommo.
Well, it kind of live streams are popular because they can interact with you and they can talk with their fans on camera instead of like going out to see them. They can ask them questions or just come. Yes, and everything in general, like live streams.
So
are really successful.
I know yours says I don't work. I wish. That'd be awesome. I would love to retire. What does Dad do for a living?
Construction.
How many hours a week do I work?
9.
9. I work 9 hours a week. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I only work 9 hours a week.
I don't know. I don't know. Seriously. It depends. Sometimes you're home, sometimes you're not.
Man, if I didn't have to work, I would love that.
Really?
Yeah, really. Who wants to? We got Asuma. Under the Sea. Not sure about the reference. Under the sea, under the sea. Oh, he says you were humming it. It probably was.
No, I was too.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
What do they got? A lot of sand. We've got a hot crustacean band.
Me and your mother.
So anything metallic, I like the primer and like gunmetal or silver.
Me and your mother making your brother under the sheets.
What time's your mom picking you up?
Somewhere like around, like maybe around 6 or 5:30, because 26. No, wait, 28.
Right. A man and his hammer.
Kind of looks like Vulcan killing demons. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, right. Get out of here. Nick Smith, Warhammer. Yes, sir. These are salamanders, fire drakes, terminators. What are these guys? These are the new Primaris.
They're like the aggressors.
Aggressors, yeah. So they're not quite Terminators. They're like upgraded, because they're new. The Primaris Marines, their armor is modular.
Well, if you took a Terminator and if you took like a Flame guy or an Infernus Marine, that's what you get, an aggressor.
But it's armor wise.
Yeah.
They're not quite as armored as Terminators, but they're more mobile. Are they more mobile?
I don't know. I think they're more. I think they're faster and more flexible than.
On the tabletop, do they have more movement than Terminators?
No, they actually have less.
So they'd be slower.
Yes.
Really?
But in the lore, they're faster. That doesn't make any sense, right?
This guy's got a power fist with a chainsaw. Could you imagine that in real life?
Someone just pulls up. Hey, give me all your money. What if I don't?
No, I was thinking more like, being in the Middle East and you hop out of the back of a Humvee and you've got a giant gauntlet that is energized with a chainsaw sticking out of it.
It's weird.
And they're like, well, I could just shoot that guy. Oh, except for he's got a 72 millimeter rifle
That is the equivalent
that
of
shoots missile bullets.
That is also the equivalent of every single pro boxer hitting you in the face with one cannon.
Or your mom sitting on you.
Yeah, basically. I like your perspective more.
Oh yeah.
But
I've not seen these models for about 30 years. They bring back some memories. Nick Smith. Yeah, man, they've updated them. They've got a lot more detailed. They've gotten a lot more expensive, almost to the point of being absurd.
at least they're not BattleTech money-wise.
And people always ask me, like, well, is there an inexpensive way to get into the hobby? And I always say, if you want to see if you enjoy painting them, or to go on eBay, because people sell their used models all the time, and you can usually get them reasonably inexpensive. And by reasonably inexpensive, I still mean way more money than plastic is worth.
And also, well, the well-painted ones, because I went on an eBay.
Well, commissioned ones can be really expensive, but you can get like
and someone painted Angron lava-wise, like lava-themed, and it went on for sale to like 50,000, or like, not 50,000,
professionally commissioned pieces of art go for hundreds of dollars, but you can buy used, put together, not finished, like someone bought them, put them together, started them, and didn't finish them. You can usually get those for about a third of what they cost online. Is this for sale? I don't have any of my finished ones out here, but I have, if you guys go look at my videos, I got some finished ones that I probably which shows basically the level of art or the level of quality that I could do. And I've thought about doing commission work, but the thing is like, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, the amount of money I make working a couple hours of overtime would be more than I, if I spent like 20 hours painting a professional piece to put in a competition. That's what I used to do on the side on the weekends. I used to build cabinets, and like, we do custom fireplace surrounds and fish tanks and bars and wainscoting, things of that nature. But the amount of work that I'd have to put in to make any money took away all of my free time.
I'll do 47. 53, 54. Is there a 53 or 54? There is a 53.
I don't know. I really don't have anything for sale. Never thought they would, going all these years. Yeah, man. If you go online, like on Etsy or even eBay.
Well, they're the most It's the most popular tabletop game of
Well,
the
you
world.
you see like professionally painted pieces go for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. A lot of people that have money that want to get into the tabletop that don't want to paint their own will pay other people. They'll commission them to paint them for them. And if you've got the time and the skill, you can actually make a pretty good amount of money.
I know that.
I would say my abilities are above average, but by no means anywhere near what a professional could do.
That's because they have had years of experience, probably.
I think I do pretty good though.
Yeah, you do. You do pretty good. I think I do terrible.
Me, I don't. Let's see. Fair play to you, bud, but that's a great bond you share doing that. My daughter does it too, but she has homework to do. She can't join us until she gets her homework done. So what are you doing over there?
Making a Necron.
I don't know if the camera can see you. A little bit.
Making a Necron because
You put them together.
yeah. I tried to make it look like he's slashing someone down, but it made it look like he's just like running with his sword down. Things don't listen. Don't follow this guy for boxing instructions. He has his arms way down, except for a shield.
Well, I noticed with you, this is a criticism.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little impatient when it comes to gluing.
Oh.
I know what this plastic cement does is it actually melts the plastic and glues them together.
I know that. Duh.
So you kind of like, you put a drop on each side and let it sit for a minute or two before you put them together. They stay a lot better. You do all right though.
Well, thank you.
You're getting way better at painting. Your baby is very gate man. I'm not sure. I don't get the joke. Miss these times of my pops. I never did anything like this with my dad. Oh man.
68.
But I'm the one that got you into this hobby.
Yeah. Well, you introduced me when we went to the Wii U game store. We haven't been there in a while.
I remember that was like what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago. It was just me and him. Delphine was over at her friends, and we went there, and you saw a model, and you're like, "Oh, it's Warhammer 40k." I'm like, "What's that?" He said, and he kept explaining to me what it was. So we bought the miniatures, and we went home and painted them.
Poorly.
Yes, very.
Yeah. Yeah, we've come a long way in 5 years.
Yes.
I'm sick of this glue here.
Well, we were waiting for them to get home, and we just sat there and painted.
Let's see, does anybody else need to be primed here? I think I got all of them. Nope. For the Emperor, Armando. Telephone trans bowl. I'm French. Well, welcome from France. Anybody in the chat actually into Warhammer? Thank you, Casey. We got Casey, Armando. Your baby is very gate man. I guess I'm trying to. Since high school. Nice. We got Hingy. Yes. Awesome. Then you guys play? Do you paint? Do you collect? Do you just like the lore? Are you straight up nerds? We're pretty much nerds, huh?
Basically, just we like the lore, we like to play, and we like to paint. That's pretty much what we do.
So we're nerds.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
All three of the loves, all three Warhammer combined, what you like to do is something called a nerd.
we're into what else? Gundam, Transformers,
Gundam, Transformers,
Bakugan, Beyblade.
Halo.
Not really so much.
We're not really into video games, are we? We didn't really.
Well, I am, but I haven't had. I just kind of gotten away from them.
I get that you want to like.
I do want to get the. I want to get the new Xbox so I can get the new Warhammer. But
yeah, I kind of want to. Should we do a live stream on that once we figure it out how to?
I would love to.
And just play.
But that I think we need to do a different channel for that though.
Yeah, Burstmaster isn't doing so well.
Heavy into the lore. So, do you have any lore updates there?
Lore updates for what?
Anything that's coming out with the new, any of the new Primaris?
Yeah,
any of the new.
There's 3 new codexes coming out. One, it's called. They're gonna call it like the 3, fight, death or something like that. I don't know, but the 3 new codexes that are coming out are World Eaters, Salamanders, and I think Leagues of Volton.
The little midgets.
Yeah.
Squats, basically.
Those are the 3 new
dwarves with power armor.
Codex is coming out, and they're releasing new models. I heard that Karn, this guy is going to get a new model pretty soon, but it won't come out till like winter. So.
Under the sea. Now I got that stupid song in my head. Black Templars are my favorite. So Black Templars are like the only ones I don't have. I've got Grey Knights, I've got Death Watch, I've got Sisters of Battle, I got Custodes, I have Necron, we got Salamander, lots of Salamanders. Salamanders are my biggest army. Orcs, Chaos Marines.
No, we don't even have Leagues of. We don't have any Tyranids. We don't have Leagues of Volton.
Yeah.
We do not have. What else do we not have? I think those 2 are the only. We have Tau, but we only have like the 2 main commanders though.
Yeah. Well, because I like to also just paint, and I think the Tau are cool because they remind me of.
They remind me of Shockwave from Transformers.
We have Death Watch.
Don't we only have 1 Marine? No, we have 2. We have the one over
3.
3, really?
Yes. I have a Kit Bash Captain Titus. I have what's his name from the
Captain Titus.
I got the Fire Drake.
That's not a fire.
Yes, it is a Fire Drake.
It is?
Will you stop correcting me, please? That's kind of irritating. It absolutely is a Fire Drake.
I thought it was a regular.
No, he's a Fire Drake. He's a Terminator with a heavy flamer. I just can't remember his name. And then I got the commander of the Death Watch, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Where's he at anyways?
I think it got turned into like the Inquisition's guard dog or something like that.
I gotta put them together still. Yeah, Watch Captain Artemis. I still need to build him.
And you have 2 Inquisitors.
Yes. Oh, we got a couple of Titans too that I need to put together. We have a little bit of everything.
Probably gonna paint him white.
Yeah, I have 2 Titans. They're up there in a big ass box up there on the shelf. They got a shelf up there with a bunch of my pile of shame. I got a box of orcs. I've got who's that big ass orc that I have.
Gas Skull
I got
Thraka.
Gascol up there. I got. Oh, I have a shit ton of Eldari up there too, and
Yeah.
I have some Mechanicus. I have. Who's that chick with the wings? The Battle Sister.
Saint Celestine.
Saint Celestine. Titans are like giant robots
Moving churches.
that have more weapons than are reasonable for. They're like really, really over the top mechs that like take out entire cities.
Well, they're built to just destroy and pillage armies.
The thing about Warhammer is it's really over the top. Like you got, like say Gundam or Voltron, you got your giant robot and it comes together and it fights the bad guy. Well, these things are like, how do you describe the difference?
The difference is, they're probably bigger than any other Titan or war mech that's huge you could think of. I know there's
They're like walking armies.
the reason they're in Warhammer 40k they're just
like, okay, so this
described as
is an Imperial Knight compared to a Space Marine, we'll say. So yeah, and now a Titan would be another about 3 times this size.
In like real height, it'd probably be like 2 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
They're pretty big.
So when you run Titans, that is your whole army. Is you have a Titan 1 versus 2,000 points of. So the way the tabletop works is each one of these little guys is worth a certain point number, depending on his abilities, how big he is, how much armor he has, how much power he has, how fast he can move. So say you got 1,000 points. That's good for like a 3 or 4 squads of Marines. One Titan would be worth twice that. So you would have 6 squads of Marines versus 1 giant robot. Now, games can be anywhere from a quick little, like here's like a starter kit. This would be something you could buy at the store for your kid, where it comes with a little game table, some dice. It has a little army on one side. You got the Tyranids. We do have Tyranids, you liar. Ha!
Really? Where?
So you got a little handful of
That's
aliens, and you got a little handful of Marines.
Those are Necrons.
Oh.
Yes. That's 9th edition.
Those are Necrons, you liar. So you know, you got your protagonist, your antagonist, or whatever.
Well, there is no good.
Stop correcting me. Anyway. This little tiny game you could play in what, an hour? Half hour?
It could go up to like 2 hours, maybe.
This? You think this will take 2 hours?
Possibly if both the teammates are
If you're
dorky.
retarded?
Yeah.
Anyway, real basics. Well, and you can see like how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 cyborgs against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Marines. To give you an idea of how strong a Marine is. A Marine is like supposed to be a super soldier with tons of armor. And it comes with this little board, and it's got a little thing you can put together for like an objective or an obstacle. So you get this, you take it home. Inside is show me one of your sprues.
Oh, right there.
Inside's like a whole bunch of these things. And it's got the little pieces, and you pull them apart, and you put them together like little model kits.
Yeah.
So first step, you come home, break it open, put your little figurines together, and then they look like this. And then you paint them, and you prime them, and then you set your game board up, and it's got the rules, and it's everything you need to play this. Okay, cool. This is enough to get you addicted. So, you know, just like getting a little taste from the drug dealer. It's not too expensive. What is this?
It's like not that expensive. It only costs like $100.
You know, I think this was like, I don't even think I paid $40 for this. So anyway.
It's the smaller box set. The bigger ones cost way more.
So conversely, now you want to play more. You want to get a bigger army. You're like, well, I only have 6. Well, let me go buy some more. So like, say you go down there and you eye yourself some Grey Knights. These look cool. This is a Strike Squad, a Grey Knight Strike Squad. Wow. How much does this cost? Oh, $65. Okay, so then what? This was more than that. Mm-hmm. Start building your army out, and well, how much does a Titan cost? Well, their most expensive one is $2,000, and that doesn't include the upgrades. If you want to put like specialized weapons on it, that's another $1,000. Well, that's their most expensive one. So nobody's going to reasonably go out and spend $2,000 on a plastic model kit, but they do. Or you could be like me and you could just go on Etsy and find someone with a 3D printer and make a yeah.
A cool, a more detailed and maybe
Uh,
a older one if you're
only
looking.
costs like $100. It's 2-3 days worth of food. Yeah, right. No, I'm not, dude. It's super expensive.
And it's for plastic too.
Yeah. So most of mine, like all of these, are 3D printed, and I paid a fraction of the price. But I have a lot that are actual Games Workshop, and a lot of times what I do is I go down to the store that sells them, and a lot of people will sell their kits back to the store because you can buy and trade, and then the store will sell those at a discount. So like I picked up these Custodes, and they were already built and primered, and somebody had put them together and primered them, and they put them in a plastic bag and hung them on the wall, and it said Custodes. Custodes was Sisters of Silence. I had 5 of each, and they were $65.
Well,
And you would think that's a lot of money, but if you went and bought these new in a box, it would have cost you $150. So I'm saving, right? And then you have to come home and answer to your wife, why did you spend $65 at the toy store? And I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't see that. That must have been an accident. They must have. It was a mistake. I'll have to go and call them and get my money back.
basically. Oh no!
Yeah.
I accidentally bought these.
Oops.
Oh. Maybe I'll go back and get my money and yeah.
Armando, 3-4 meals a day. Yes. Jeff Batts, you spending $50 a day on food? No. Hope not. Oh, no, let's see here. We're Xbox people. We have, what do we got though? You got a Wii?
Xbox One, Xbox 360, a Wii,
With the Wii University, and then you got a
PS3.
Switch, right?
Yeah, Switch.
Well,
Nintendo and Xbox people. We only have like one PS.
I mean, I've got all the old game consoles, but it's just every once in a while it's fun to break out the old ones and play.
It is.
Armando says, "Welcome to Canada." All right, so
What time is it? Okay.
it is 5:30.
Oof.
I wonder if I should finish up Mr. Grey Knight here.
I did some work on him, not a lot. But
I did his lenses.
yeah.
So we get the green. Get a green marker. Green metallic.
Really?
Really?
No, I'm talking to myself because look. I tried to squeeze a tiny bit of blue paint. Dad? I did?
Yeah. What was that? Which one?
It was this one.
So that's a speed paint.
Yeah, I did a little. I tried to do a little bit, but it wouldn't.
What are you speed painting?
What is the pauldrons?
You're gonna use speed paint for that?
Yeah, I'm painting a world eater.
Alright.
A horse heresy world eater.
That's not the way I would go, but it's your guy. My laptop's not working, charging. Did you hit the switch? Did you turn it off? No. What the hell's wrong with this piece of crap? Oh, great. I'm going to run out of batteries here because it's not charging. Did it come unplugged? No. Oh, man.
Hey,
What's up, sweetheart?
I'm sorry to have this happen right now at your live, but Mom wanted to talk to you because she found somebody that wants King.
Okay, that can wait.
Got it.
I mean, I don't know why we need to discuss that now.
This is a horse heresy world eater. Like, before they turn into demon things.
Do you know how to use speed paints?
Yes.
So
I mean, I own them.
What are you trying to do with it, though?
I'm trying to, like, so when I paint white,
Yeah.
if you just have a regular model, like, say the Necrons, I'm just gonna put a dab. Okay, get ready.
Yeah.
It's gonna be darker and it's not gonna, like, not look good. But if you have white,
Yeah.
and if you grab blue, and put it over the white, you see how once it dries, it'll like.
But isn't that supposed to be gold on the?
Yeah, but it also works. Well, the world eaters don't really wear gold, believe it or not.
Okay.
And also, it's only when they join
Sorry,
Corn.
I'm fiddling with my laptop here because the charger's not working.
It'll eventually like soak in the cracks, and it'll become way better than regular. See how you can barely see the blue now? It's like almost on the outline.
Yeah. Well, that's unprimered.
Yeah, that's why.
You want to wipe that out with a towel?
No, it's fine. I'll primer it soon, and it'll just cover it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, I think my laptop's shot.
Oh no.
If I can't charge it. Well, I'll screw with that later. All right. Let me see here. Well, it says it's plugged in. 21% energy saving on.
Do I look like I give? DILLIDIG, dilly give. And this is what it means. Do I look like I give a fuck?
Down. Down.
Okay, no?
Nope.
Okay.
We don't swear here.
Okay.
You can do that at your mom's all you want.
Okay.
Crap. Why is this not working? Right. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll call tech support tomorrow and I'll get a new laptop from work. Screw it later. What's up, wartime? My laptop's screwing up over here. I can't get the charger to work. So I'm going to run out of power. It sucks. Oh, there it goes. Got it.
That's good to hear.
God damn it. The light keeps coming on, but as soon as I let it go, it shuts off. Dad's on a sick one. Yeah, because I'm trying to get my laptop to work. God forbid. Well, when that shuts off, the stream's going to end because I can't keep up with the chat after that. That's a bummer. Yeah. I'm going to just get rid of I know. Bam.
Dad off the power.
Well, he's saying I'm on drugs, which you know I've been sober since 2013. I haven't taken a mind-altering substance in over 10 years. And honestly, he's been trying to say stupid shit for the last half hour, so I was gonna get rid of him. You know your dad used to take drugs way back in the day, right?
I know you used to take alcohol, not drugs.
Yeah, it was not too great. But you also know, you know all about that stuff. I'm sure your mom's told you.
Oh yeah. It's not. At school there's this thing called wellness class. I don't take it anymore because it got swapped with PE.
Yeah.
But they taught about like how to protect yourself from drugs and how to like how to keep your body physically in
Yeah, we don't mess around with that stuff here.
no.
We don't drink. Don't do drugs. I don't even no weed, nothing. I know when you get older, you'll probably be introduced to some stuff. And when that time comes, hopefully you'll come talk to me about it. But if you probably already been exposed to it. How old are you? You're 13, right?
Yeah. What do you mean I've already?
I'm sure there's kids of your age that are messing around with stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they're messing around with vapes and stuff.
Yeah.
In the bathroom, sometimes I'll come in and just a cloud.
You don't mess with any of that crap, do you?
No. Unlike every other kid, I do not want to get popcorn lung.
I don't know who came up with that, but whoa, hey, we'll go with it.
No, popcorn lung is actually a thing.
I've read it.
It just destroys your lungs from the inside out.
Yeah.
Nothing, anything else that's special, and I do not want to have it.
No, but so I was fiddling around with this damn charger on the side of my laptop, and it's not working. So I'm gonna lose power.
Who's there? Your mother. Oh.
Your mom's here?
Yeah. Let me just do this real quick. No.
You can open up the garage.
Bernard, kennel. Rise! Rise! Rise!
Well,
Oh, yeah?
mom's here, so I guess we will call it a day. I'll pick this up later. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, or maybe a day or two from now. I'm gonna probably get back more into my normal training, but we'll see.
Okie dokie.
I love you guys. I will see you on the battlefield.